trip to the restroom becomes a 12-hour struggle between life and death.
I can't describe a pain greater than what happened that day on that toilet.
And a trip to Taco Bell becomes a trip to Taco Hell.
I'm thinking the worst is over. And I go to reach for the toilet paper.
A man's harrowing tale of survival against the odds.
Whatever hope I ever had out of getting out of that bathroom alive left when I grabbed that one tiny sliver.
How far will one man go to live in this tale of septic survival? Tonight on I Shouldn't Be Alive. Lowell, Massachusetts, August of 2017. Taco Bell enthusiast Richard Wankham has ordered a burrito with quite literally everything on it.
You know, I'm a guy that likes to live dangerously. I like to take chances, and I'm also kind of a foodie, so I go to Taco Bell and I order this huge burrito, just a whopper of a thing, everything on it, and it was great, but little did I know that was going to be one of the biggest mistakes in my life.
Richard enthusiastically enjoys his burrito, completely unaware of the repercussions that are soon to follow.
So later on, I'd gotten back home and I'd taken a seat on the Lazy Boy, and I was playing the new version of Goat Simulator for PlayStation 4, and that's when it hit me. Just the worst pain that I ever felt in my life, right down in my gut, tore me up, and I knew I had to get to the bathroom soon or else tragedy was going to strike.
While playing Goat Simulator, Richard realizes that something doesn't quite feel right. The combination of ingredients in Richard's burrito have made for a dangerous medley.
So I go busting into the John like the place is on fire or something. And that's when it hit me. As soon as I sat down on that toilet, worst pain I ever felt in my life. It felt like that Taco Bell was gonna rip me a new asshole, or Satan bare-fisted punching right through my ass.
Richard frantically makes his way to the restroom, where the worst is yet to come.
I can't describe a pain greater than what happened that day on that toilet. Finally, after an hour or so, after taking the worst dump of my life, I'm sitting on the toilet, exhausted, nowhere to go. I'm just swearing off Taco Bell, but
Never going to Taco Bell again.
then I go to reach for the toilet paper. Whatever hope I ever had out of getting out of that bathroom alive left when I grabbed that one tiny sliver of paper. It was gone.
With the toilet paper gone, Richard's spirits are broken, and he now begins to fear the worst.
Once the last piece of toilet paper was gone, I'm thinking I'm done for. This is it. This is the end. This is how I'm gonna die. But then it hits me. I got my phone in there, and I'm living with this broad named Becky Furman or some crap like that. She was out of town for like a week, dating this dude. Whatever, don't know the guy's name, he's a piece of shit. But I'm like, she's not too far from down the road. I'll give her a call. She could bring me some toilet paper or something to get me out of here.
Call my roommate Becky. She'll know what to do.
And I grab my phone and I notice it's dead. Pretty soon, I think I'm gonna be too.
Unfortunately, Richard's quick thinking proves to be a fruitless endeavor.
Dead phone. Check. No toilet paper. Check. And I'm sitting there thinking maybe the worst of it's over with, right?
Oh well, at least the worst is over now.
And the second wave hits. And that shit comes back with a vengeance. I'm sorry, can I say shit on here? Whatever. The dump comes back with a vengeance. And it's worse than before.
Oh no! It's happening again! Oh no! Oh!
Epic diarrhea. And then the worst thing that could possibly happen now happens. The power goes out.
Oh God, no! Not the power! Not that too!
A violent thunderstorm outside has left Richard in total darkness.
So there I am, I'm stuck in the crap, like pitch black. You know, like that awesome Vin Diesel movie or some shit. And I'm screaming, help! Help!
Hello! Can anybody hear me? Hello! Help!
Nobody answers. I realize I'm alone.
I can't get off the toilet! I run out of toilet paper!
Now I've been stranded on this dump for 8 hours. No food, no water. I'm looking and the sink is just out of reach.
I'm so thirsty and the sink's so far away!
Then I see this bottle of Scope and I remember my Uncle Jimmy. He's this whack job alcoholic, God rest his soul. But I used to see him drink Scope all the time, so I'm like, I gotta drink it myself, you know? That's the only way I'm gonna stay hydrated. Right here, right now, in this moment.
Desperate and badly dehydrated, Richard makes an unwise decision by drinking mouthwash.
I don't know if any of you guys have ever been stuck on the crapper for 10 hours. I don't know if it was the Scope, or maybe it's just like the isolation or some shit, but I started losing my mind in there. I mean, I was losing it.
None of it is
Richard's dehydration, brought on by his exceptional amount of diarrhea, paired with the alcohol content of the mouthwash, has begun to push him into a state of madness.
12 hours later, I'm woken up by the sound of the lights coming on.
Light! Light! I remember! I know what to do.
And I don't know if I had like a crazy dream or something, but suddenly I remember this sock that was in the corner of the bathroom, just out of reach. And I start thinking like MacGyver or some shit, and I'm like, I gotta get my belt off me.
Inspiration strikes,
And I turn it into this lasso.
and ingenuity prevails.
And then I make that lasso and I just start going for it. I'm going for that sock and I'm getting the hell out of here.
Using a makeshift lasso, Richard aims for a discarded sock that he could use to wipe with.
Bam! I finally get this sock in my hands. And I'm looking at it like it's like the fucking Stanley Cup or something.
Richard has broken his porcelain chains.
And I know that I'm out of here. It's done. And I give myself the best wipe I've ever had in my whole damn life.
And he's escaped the cold embrace of death.
You know, I love Taco Bell. It wasn't their fault for what I did, and I'm still an avid enthusiast of, you know, eating Taco Bell, and I'm still an avid enthusiast of taking huge dumps, you know, it's kind of my thing. But, I'll never forget that 12-hour dumper I had that one day.